Money is like oxygen. Just try and live without it. Hello and welcome to the Durham Talents channel. My name is Jesse Durham. For today's installment of our quote series, we're going to evaluate a quote from the famous master motivator himself, Zig Ziglar. Zig Ziglar said, "Money is like oxygen." He continued to say, when you need it, you really need it. Now, with an infinite banking lens, and I love Zig's stuff. I love his books. I love his speeches. If you've never listened to Mr. Zig Ziglar, I encourage you to check him out. He's already graduated, but his material's still out there, and it's fantastic. I've read some quality books concerning child rearing and courtship after marriage. Great stuff. Love his stuff. But with an infinite banking lens, when I hear this, I think of so many things, right? Mainly the banking function. The banking function. You know, I know that for myself at least, the idea of making direct deposits from income to a commercial banking entity. I mean, that's just what people do. So I did it, right? So we don't think about that. We don't think about the function of banking and every deposit that we're making in someone else's bank. Have you considered that yet? That someone else owns that bank and someone else has the access and use to that money that we deposited there? It's wild. Also, so the banking function, and I don't mean to go by that quickly. Who controls the banking function in your life? If you'll account for that, if you'll account for your need of finance, it'll be the most profitable thing that you can do over your lifetime. Furthermore, I do also think of Nash's principle of use it or lose it. Now, this won't be an exciting challenge, but it will be a very telling one for sure. I dare you in your household, in your business, your investments, I dare you to look at how much interest you paid last year to someone else. I dare you. Like I said, it's not going to be fun, but it will certainly be very telling. Now, I know that there are plenty of folks out there, even plenty of folks that would be listening to our channel, of course, that live, eat, and breathe the number crunching and everything. But when you look at that, when you look at how the average American is bleeding out interest dollars, and those are dollars that forever leave our hands, well, I mean, that's how you can get to a position like the average American, where your Parkinson's example of you earn a certain amount and you spend that amount and maybe even more. Okay. But certainly money is not, and that's another quote, I guess, that maybe we shouldn't talk about too much here, but it's fine. The idea that money's evil. No, Scripture actually says, for my theologians out there, the love of money is the root of all evil. So money's just a tool. And I have talked about that a lot here on the channel. Money's just a tool. I could do good or bad things with this pen that I'm holding in my hand right now. But the pen itself, it's just a tool. It's just a medium of taking these thoughts and ideas of words, and it can put them on paper when I use it for that purpose. So money is like oxygen. From our infinite banking lens, we need to consider who controls the banking function in our lives, in our business, in our investing. And the idea of use it or lose it. Money has a cost. If we're beholden to the third-party lender on their terms and conditions, and we're paying them interest dollars, and those are dollars that forever leave our hands, never to return, how much more could our situation be improved if we were to account for that banking function and that cost of capital and that EVA, that economic value that could have been added to a system that we own and control? So I hope that this thought has been interesting. If you've heard from Zig and have a favorite quote of his or a question about anything that you've seen or heard on this channel, I'd love to hear it in the comment section. And if you'd like to have a conversation about how to implement the infinite banking concept into your household or your business or your investing, then you can reach us at 828-817-4223. Or you can email durhamtalents@gmail.com. This has been a great pleasure for me. I look forward to our next conversation. Have a great day. Take care. you. This isn't even a blooper, but Zig Ziglar said it, and I believe it. You were born to win. Catch you next time.